Let's talk about dating. Why not? It's February, month of love. Ever wondered what dating was like before there were cell phones? Well, for starters, you had to know how to spell. We had to write letters with a pen on paper. And if you wanted to insert an image, it would have to be a photo, or you would have had to cut out little things or pictures from magazines or newspapers if you wanted to add pictures. We even sprayed our letters with perfume to add that special touch. Then, of course, you had to wait for the mailman to actually deliver your letter before your I love you message arrives. And you have to wait for that person to respond by mail before you know if they feel the same. Of course, you couldn't send a Spotify link or a YouTube music link. No. If you wanted to share some nice music, you had to make a mixtape. This would require a boombox to record live radio. You had to sit and wait for your favorite songs to play. And then once you've compiled all the songs you want your loved one to listen to, you can give it to them or send it to them by mail, and they could actually listen to it on their what we called a Walkman. And oh yes, breadcrumbing and ghosting existed back then too. We just did it a little differently. Breadcrumbing would have required you to be at least in the same room as the person. Then you would have had to use words and body language to try and let that person know how you feel. Ghosting would have required you to literally avoid that person, stay out of their way, pretend that you're not home kind of thing. Today, things are a bit different and easier, but there's something missing. Today, it's almost like your social platform and existence and profile plays a larger role than who you actually are and the actual person itself. It's definitely easier to just swipe left if you don't like someone or want to ignore them or ghost them than it was in the old days when you had to actually tell them face to face, or of course, pen on paper as an option, that you're not that into them. But over all these years, there are still certain things that are exactly the same as it used to be when it comes to dating. We are all still searching for a connection, whether it is digitally or physically. Connection is what we need. It's definitely easier to avoid awkward situations digitally, but there are certain things that get lost behind a screen. True meaning, true self, true intentions. And sometimes the best is still to just look someone in the eyes and just show them who you are.